You saw the thumbnail, you read the title, and now you're wondering, did Justin Bieber just admit he was one of Diddy's victims? The rumors, the creepy old videos, the weird things Diddy said to a 15-year-old Justin? It all sounds way too bizarre to ignore. But now, Bieber has finally broken his silence, and what he said shocked everyone. But before you jump to conclusions, hold up, because there's a lot more to this story than just one quote. How did Bieber and Diddy get so close? Justin Bieber, the baby-faced pop star we all watched grow up, is now 31 years old. He's a father, a husband, a man who's clearly been through the wildest roller coaster the music industry can offer. But what's making headlines today isn't a new song or album, it's a bombshell sex trafficking case involving one of his former mentors, Sean Diddy Combs. Now, unless you've been living under a rock with no Wi-Fi, you've probably seen Diddy's name pop up recently over and over again, for all the wrong reasons. The guy's being accused of everything from rape and abuse to full-on sex trafficking. Yeah, it's serious, and when those accusations hit the fan, one of the first names people started whispering about was Justin Bieber. Why? Because once upon a time, these two were close. Like, weirdly close. We're talking about old clips 2009, 2010, when Justin was just 15 years old and Diddy was already in his 40s. Naturally, fans started freaking out. People were asking, was Justin a victim too? And for months, Bieber stayed totally silent, not a word, until now. What the old videos reveal. So let's get into it. It's May 2025. Sean Diddy Combs is officially on trial for sex trafficking. He's pleaded not guilty, but the accusations are piling up. His ex, Cassie Ventura, is at the center of it all, accusing him of rape, abuse, and a long list of disturbing behavior. Other alleged victims are coming forward too. Meanwhile, social media's in meltdown. Old videos of Diddy with a young Justin Bieber are everywhere, and not gonna lie, they're giving people the creeps. There's one where Diddy shows off his Lamborghini to Justin, saying he'll give it to him when he turns 16. He even promises him a mansion when he hits 18. It's supposed to be funny, but in hindsight, it's raising a lot of eyebrows. Then there's that infamous clip, Diddy talking about spending 48 hours with Bieber. He literally says, "Where we're hanging out and what we're doing we can't really disclose." But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. And then Bieber, barely a teenager at this point, jokes back, "Let's just go get some girls." Diddy laughs and says, "Man after my heart." Yikes, the internet went wild. People were speculating like crazy. Did something happen between them? Was Bieber groomed? Was this another victim hiding in plain sight? Bieber finally breaks his silence. And with every new accusation against Diddy, the silence from Bieber started feeling louder and louder. But then finally, just days after Diddy's trial started, Justin's team dropped a statement. And this is what it said. Although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Let's break that down. First off, he's saying, no, he wasn't a victim. Straight up. The rumors? Not true, at least according to him. But then there's that second part, he makes it crystal clear that there are real victims out there, and that people shouldn't be using his name as a distraction. So while the internet was busy playing detective and throwing Justin into the spotlight, he's saying, hey, look, let's not take attention away from the actual survivors. Now, that's a powerful statement, but it also leaves people with even more questions. Because here's the thing, just because someone says they weren't a victim doesn't mean they weren't affected. And the internet's not great at letting things go, especially when videos like those keep resurfacing. Bieber focuses on family. And then, another twist. Back in September 2024, right, when Diddy was first arrested, People magazine reported that Justin didn't want to focus on the case. He was busy with his new baby, Jack Blues, and spending time with Hailey Bieber. He was reportedly aware of Diddy's arrest and all the allegations, but didn't want to get involved. Understandable? Sure, but also a little convenient. People expected more. Some were hoping Bieber would come out strong, stand with the victims, or maybe even reveal a darker truth from his past. Instead, we got a short but serious denial, nothing more, nothing less. So, where does that leave us? Well, one thing is clear. Diddy's trial is far from over. Testimonies are rolling in. His lawyers are claiming the lawsuits are ruining his career and that he's never sexually assaulted anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. But public opinion, it's already made up its mind. And even though Justin says he's not a victim, the whispers around those old videos aren't going away anytime soon. Why does Bieber's response matters? So here's where we land. Justin Bieber is not accusing Sean Diddy Combs of anything. He's denying he was a victim, and he's asking the public not to shift attention away from the real survivors who deserve justice. That's his official stance, and honestly, it's a smart one. He's keeping things respectful. He's not making wild claims or fueling speculation. He's saying, I'm not one of them, but there are real victims. Focus on them. But even with that said, the internet doesn't forget, especially when things look suspicious in hindsight. The videos are out there, the vibes are weird, and Diddy's history with other young stars? Also sketchy. The flood of lawsuits and the fall of Diddy. Now, if you thought those old clips of Diddy and Bieber were disturbing, wait until you hear what's actually come out in court and in public records. Because this isn't just a he said, she said situation anymore. It all really started unraveling in May 2017, when Diddy's personal chef, Cindy Rueda, filed a lawsuit against him in Los Angeles County, claiming he sexually harassed her and retaliated when she spoke out. But then came the bombshell. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's longtime girlfriend, filed a lawsuit in November 2023 accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse. That's already insane, right? But it doesn't stop there. She also claimed that Diddy blew up her then-boyfriend Kid Cudi's car. Yes, blew it up. That lawsuit also settled. The very next day. Let that sink in. She drops one of the wildest lawsuits the entertainment industry has ever seen, and it gets settled in 24 hours. But that opened the floodgates. A week later, 2 more lawsuits came in. One accused Diddy of revenge porn, the other of a sexual assault in the early 90s, where he and singer Aaron Hall allegedly abused a woman and Diddy allegedly filmed it. And then, things got even worse. In May 2024, CNN released hotel surveillance footage showing Diddy physically assaulting Cassie back in 2016 at the Intercontinental in Los Angeles. Not just a slap, he literally chases her down a hallway, throws things at her, and drags her. 2 days later, Diddy posted a video saying he was truly sorry. He called it inexcusable, but by then, the damage was done. According to a federal indictment, after the assault, Diddy even tried to bribe hotel staff to delete the footage. But wait, it gets darker. In October 2024, it was reported that Diddy could be facing as many as 120 more lawsuits. That's not a typo 120. Some of the plaintiffs? Minors, both male and female. Many claim they were drugged, bribed, or threatened. Lawyers say some of these victims had even reported the abuse to police, doctors, or the FBI. One attorney, Tony Busby, straight up said, "The names we're going to name will shock you. And they're not just talking about Diddy, they're talking about famous people, powerful people who stood by and let it happen, or even took part." So yeah, even if Justin Bieber says he's not a victim, it's clear this is way bigger than just 2 celebrities in a weird old video. People are going to keep asking questions, even if they never get answers. But here's the thing, Justin Bieber's been in the spotlight since he was 13. He's had to grow up faster than most of us ever will. He's seen the good, the bad, and the ugly sides of fame. And maybe that's why he's choosing to keep it classy, keep it calm, and let the courts handle the rest. Because at the end of the day, it's not about headlines or clickbait or drama, it's about the people who were actually hurt, and the ones who finally have a chance to be heard. So, what do you think? Did Justin say enough? Do you believe him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we want to hear what you think. And if you want updates on the Diddy trial, celebrity scandals, or just wild pop culture stories like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a video.